Here is Israel.
Apartheid. Israel, apartheid state. Wow. Go check what happens in the Middle East regarding apartheid. Look at what happens to the Christians in Lebanon, in Syria, in Iraq, in Egypt, in Gaza Strip, in Sudan. Are there any Christians in Saudi Arabia? Are they allowed to build churches in Saudi Arabia? Guys, apartheid. Israel, Christians live in Israel. Great. Even now, there are some Christians who want to volunteer to the Israeli army. That apartheid there is in Israel about Christians. And when you go to gays and lesbians in the Middle East, excuse me, in Israel, apartheid against gays and lesbians, the scene is open, is free, totally free. Look at Tel Aviv, look at what happens in Jerusalem. Even in Jerusalem, there are a gay parade. So go to see what happens all over the apartheid against gays and lesbians, all over the other countries in the Middle East. What is the Islamic way to deal with gays and lesbians? You know very well. Look what happened to them in Iran. They hang them up. Look what happens to them everywhere. They are persecuted to their neck. They run away if they survive at all. And when you talk about apartheid in Israel, what? An Arab in Israel can buy an apartment wherever he like. He can live wherever he like. And he can be an owner of whatever he like. Nobody can say anything. He can be a doctor. There is no separate hospital system. There is no separate transportation system in Israel. There is no separate school system in Israel when it comes to Arabs and Jews. Where do you see apartheid in Israel? Wow, when you go to the Arab world, look at what happens there to the minorities. Look at what happens to the Christians. What happened there to people who are not Arabs, like Turkmens, like Armenians, like other minorities, like Caucasians in the Middle East, Circassians in the Middle East. Nobody wants to get married with them. So definitely when you talk about apartheid regarding Israel, check very well what happens all over the Arab world regarding apartheid against all kinds of sectors. Any kind of these kinds of apartheid does not exist in Israel. Now tell me about Israel Apartheid Week.
Here is Israel.